So hi everyone. Super pumped about this one. This is our Passionukah panel. All four of us are Jewish. If you didn't know that already, although we're kind of pretty proud of it. I'm Dolcepescas.
Hi, I'm Marmardoescosplay.
Oh, I'm Ella Ranchdepressing.
Hi, I'm Marina, aka Reiinacos.
Do you guys want to share a little bit about like how you're Jewish and like what it means to you, or do you think that like should be saved till later? Like, what do you think?
I guess I can
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, sure.
I trust your judgment.
I think we should just do a little short thing. So I'm Jewish. There's no, like, by the way, there's no right or wrong way to be Jewish. This isn't me trying to quantify Jewish, but both sides of my family are Jewish. So I kind of was raised not really knowing what Christianity was. So I sometimes make errors about that. But I'm a Reformed Jew, but I consider it, like, I've talked about this on my TikTok, but I consider it more of like a culture to me than a religion, which we can talk about later. But yeah, I'm really proud to be Jewish, and I think it's really fantastic and should be celebrated. So that's why I'm really excited about this panel.
So I'll go next, I guess. So I am, my dad is Italian and Ukrainian Jew. And my mom's side, she was Irish Catholic. So I was kind of raised with a whole bunch of stuff. She was Catholic turned Christian. So I was raised with both, but I was bat mitzvahed. And I kind of do see it as well. I do like the cultural aspect of it and stuff. That's what I was raised with. As a teenager anyways, I was brought more with it, but yeah.
Yeah, so my mom is American Jewish. Her family comes from like Poland and Latvia and whatnot. And my dad is Israeli Jewish. His family moved there a long time ago from Poland and whatnot. So I grew up speaking Hebrew and English. I went to a conservative shul, which is like, for those of you who are not familiar with different movements of Judaism, it's a degree more observant than Reform, but it's still not like Orthodox. My practices are probably closer to Reform because I don't personally keep kosher, but I celebrate all the holidays and whatnot. And yeah, it's like a big part of my culture and identity and all that stuff. So yay.
Okay, so on my dad's side, my grandfather was Jewish and he is a Russian Jew. He moved to Italy and met his wife and then was forced to convert to Catholicism, and then they moved to America and then they stayed that way. So I'm like trying to reconnect to being Jewish and stuff because I only learned so much from my dad because my dad told me a lot of things. So yeah.
Hey, Raina and I, shout out for being Jewish on our dad's side, but also having the Catholic thing come in.
That is a lot.
And Italian.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting and very cool that all four of us have very different experiences with Judaism and growing up in our families, but all of us are obviously just equally as Jewish, and just Judaism is complicated and complex, and there's many different ways to be it. And converting to Judaism makes you just as much of a Jewish person as a Jewish person, except for there's some intergenerational things that we can talk about. But yeah, and if any of y'all disagree at any point with me, sometimes I just talk and I don't know what comes out of my mouth.
It's like Judaism premium.
Yes.
Well, it is an ethno-religion, so we are all ethnically Jewish as well, and there's really no wrong way to do that.
It's true. Sure. That's true. It's not like you get a choice, but
you have no choice in that matter.
I think we're not going to have intergenerational trauma. Thank you very much. All right, so if we want to start out with what we're going to start out with.
Misa and Naracha, though they can't be here, they made a PowerPoint that they wanted to share. Host has disabled participant screen sharing, but they wanted to share about the Hanukkah story, and Misa left him for me to help tell, so hopefully.
All right, good. Yes, so two of my sons have apparently crafted a lovely PowerPoint for me that I'm going to read because I'm proud of them, and I'm sure whatever they
I'm paying attention to the chat, by the way.
Okay, thanks, because I'm not. I'm looking at,
This is chaotic.
Go ahead.
All right, hi. So I, Bruno Bucciarati, am going to be telling this.
Go on, honey.
Telling the story of Hanukkah with these. So he's disappeared. Okay, I can't even see that. Okay, so the Jewish people were living in Israel, like minding their own business. I don't know where to look. This is all There's also pineapple. Oh my God.
There's so much going on.
There's a
You're
lot
right.
to take.
We should get rid of the pineapple.
Yes, please. Thank you. You heathen.
Holy shit, did you plan
It's
that?
not me. It's not me. It was Mista and Narancha.
You're
They
right,
put
it
this
was Mista and
together.
Narancha.
Oh my
Okay.
Well, yeah, okay. They know my tastes.
Yeah.
I love how
Okay.
Mista's beard is his hat.
Jewish
I
fest.
don't know. Maybe it's not even a beard. Good for them. Narancha gave himself a really long one though.
Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah, they were. Is this the same slide or did something else happen? Oh, okay. There's more. Okay. Is there more? I think I see something there.
The Greek.
Oh my God. Okay, so the Greeks came
Oh,
in
gosh.
and attacked the Jewish people. I guess the Greeks in this case being the man who punched a hole in me or whatever. So the Jewish people were forced to live in caves. And they were reading the Torah, they were studying Torah there, and they had to disguise it by playing dreidel.
Which is where the dreidels come from.
Yes, which is where the dreidels come from. Is that the Greeks attacking, or is that the? Okay, and then they went to the Jewish temple. They went to the Jewish temple, and they said
the menorah.
Trish is the menorah.
I didn't choose this.
and they said, let's show up and destroy the place, and they did.
Oh my god.
And they put a temple to Zeus in it and Passionukah.
Yeah.
Oh, and they sacrificed. Yes, and they sacrificed animals to Zeus, which was not very Jewish at all. That's not.
Yeah,
what
they
we
did
do.
pigs, not very kosher of them.
Yeah, exactly. And so the temple was
Great.
destroyed. Okay, this slide I can. Oh my god. Is this when the Maccabees happen? Is this
I
slide?
think so. You
Okay.
look really
Looks like
skinny here, Bucciarati.
Thank you. I've been dieting. So what I do, dang, that waist. Okay, anyway, so the Maccabees were a family army who joined together with Matisyahu, the father, and Judah, the oldest brother.
Hey, it's me.
Oh my God, the oldest. All right, this news to me. But yeah, so they led the small army to go fight the Greeks.
That's so much fun.
Is that a sexy toga? Wait, hold on, go back. What was I wearing?
I like it, honey. It looks good on you.
I don't
We
think
talk
that's
about Hugo
inappropriate.
Swiss cheese.
Babe, you look good.
And Narancha shrunk.
You're not the menorah.
This is a million
Okay,
times
let's go.
better than Hebrew. This is a
You
million
would
times
think
better
I
than
would be the
Hebrew school.
menorah because
It's something.
Oh yeah. I should have told them that.
Okay, so the army was much smaller than the Greek army was. The Maccabees were a lot smaller than the Greek army, but against all odds, they still. Oh my God, are they gonna fight?
Oy vey.
Yeah, they still won. I'm so glad this is recorded. I'm gonna want to save this forever. So they went back to the temple, and it was obviously still destroyed, and they had a menorah there, or Hanukkah, and there was only enough oil for one night, but there was a miracle, and hold on, should I wait until the oil's poured?
it's the
Yeah.
mineral water.
It's the mineral water, yeah. You know what? I would be okay with that.
When they lit the Hanukkah, the light lasted for 8 days instead of 1 day. It was a miracle, and because of that, we celebrate Hanukkah. And we
A
light
bit
the
of a
menorah.
warning, there's going to be a loud noise on like the next slide, so I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to plug your ears or whatnot. Not like a super loud one, but
Yes, you absolutely can doodle Bruno with a beard. I see that comment. God, please.
Show him your sweater.
all right, moving on.
All right, let's see the loud noise.
Happy Hanukkah! I'll tell a tale.
Okay, that was wow. I mean, Trish, Narancha and Mista really outdid themselves this year.
We'll tell them. We'll tell them that. Let
Tell
them
them
know.
that.
For the
Oh my
record, they
God.
showed me.
They did,
They did? They showed you and you didn't tell me?
and you let them keep the pineapple pizza in there.
No, I told them to change it, and I guess they did in a way.
Creativity.
But no, honey, listen. I needed to see your raw reaction to it. All right.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I guess you forgive you. Okay.
There
So
was so much going on in that.
there's a lot to unpack here.
There's a lot to
So
unpack in general.
there's a lot to unpack when it comes to Judaism too. So in a way, it's a metaphor.
And intergenerational trauma.
Yeah.
Ayo.
How do we transition into that effectively? Yeah, that was the story. It was actually what I was saying was the story. None of that in the pictures was happening. I wish it did. I feel like that was like, you know how there's like, they theorize that like the Quentin Tarantino universe takes place after Inglourious Basterds where they killed Hitler. So the world is like a better, but more violent place. I feel like if that was the case, we'd have our own universe that was like a better, maybe more violent place. So yeah, what do you guys want to do now? I've forgotten how to think. That really went.
I have a quiz to test if people have learned anything from the PowerPoint or just general knowledge on Judaism.
Take it away. Take it away, Trish.
All right. And then we can light the menorah and just chat. All right.
Oh my God, I was crying from laughing so hard. My makeup.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Giorno, did you learn something? I hope you paid attention.
Yeah, Giorno, you showed up in the
I learned a
Santa
lot
hat.
of things.
Yeah.
I get swole.
What's up with that?
You do get swole. It's your good genes.
Yeah. Joestar jeans. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I want to see the chat.
Let's see.
Still a little twink.
I'm gonna join.
All right, come on. Let's have more people joining. Let's do this. I have never played this game before. Do I just go on Kahoot.com or something?
Yeah, you go to like Kahoot.it. It's sort of like Jackbox.
Okay.
I seriously cried my makeup off.
Yeah, I cried a little bit myself. Okay.
It's still there. It's still there. It's still there. I'm gonna put the dreidel glasses on. The vibe.
Oh my God.
Too much with the lights on.
No, you just do it. There's no such thing as too much.
Is anyone else planning on joining?
Giorno, are you joining or?
My brain's so fried right now. I can't.
Okay, that's fair. Does anyone else want to join? Speak now.
You do not have to succeed.
No.
Just try your best.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'll just yell out some answers.
Sarah's gonna join.
All right.
For the record,
All right.
my uncle does make good biscotti.
Good.
All right. Let's start.
Hanukkah hoot.
Oh my God, this is.
It's Christmas, obviously. Even though it was like different years that the holidays were made.
This wasn't in the. I didn't say this in the PowerPoint. This is a little unfair for a guest.
There's a handful of stuff here that's not in the PowerPoint, but that is okay. Festival of Lights. At least no one shows Christmas, Giorno. You're really gonna trick them thinking this is.
Yeah, Giorno. Like very crafty of you.
You know, if it weren't for the weird menorah thing coming out of my back, I would say that's a pretty good photo of me.
It is a good photo of you.
Thank you.
I love my beard.
I look like I'm on fire in the back.
Yeah. Okay, be careful.
I don't know how you still managed to get a clean shave though. I'm gonna get one wrong.
This was you put a trick question.
I think I spelled Hanukkah differently in each one.
I love that. It's okay, everyone. I don't even know what the right spelling is.
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't think
Trick
anyone
question.
That
else
might prove
Right.
problematic for you
Rick.
later into the Kahoot.
Trick question, guys.
Trick
It's a
question.
it's a Hanukkah. Menorahs are very different.
I did say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful battle here. Rank battle.
every Jew.
Every Jew. I fought in
I
the battle,
chose the wrong
actually.
one.
I was holding a sword because I'm a lesbian. Sorry, that was out of character.
Narancha is the sword lesbian here.
I didn't know Bruno Bucciarati was a lesbian.
Oh,
Bruno
the
Bucci
word comes
lesbian.
out. Does Bruno Bucciarati is he, him, they, them lesbian? Net goal,
I couldn't even read that.
net goal was a shame.
I don't know. I wanted something close enough, but I guess I
Very
got no
good,
one close.
everybody. Very
Yeah,
good.
wow, very good.
This is the stuff on the dreidel, by the way. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin on the dreidel stand for Neska Dor Hayasham. And fun fact, in Israel, the dreidels have Nun, Gimel, Hey, Pei, Neska Dor Hayapo. A great miracle happened here.
Makes sense.
Oh no! Someone got booted. Oh, I'm sorry. What did the Jews do to distract the Greeks?
Latke.
They offered
They
them
just threw
latkes.
them at him.
They threw them at him, like right in their face.
They fried them like latkes. Fancy.
Come on, guys, weren't you paying attention?
Oh my gosh. don't
Narancha
picture
and
them.
Mista made
They're
that very
doing their
unique
best.
request.
They were doing
Yeah.
Beyblade battles to distract the Greeks.
I didn't say this. at
Dre
all.
Blade.
This music slaps. I like this game.
Yeah, Kahoot's great. Surprised you never played it before.
I'm too old. It was after my time in school.
Well, so it was mine, but
You work with
The
high
TikTok
schoolers.
noise is from the Kahoot. This couch house.
yeah. Two correct answers.
I have to say, I don't know who that guy they put before the pig was. The one with the weird suit and like the pea necklace.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Who
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know who that is.
Maybe Mista knows.
Oh, wait, I know.
Oh,
Wait, I know who he is. I mean, actually, no, I don't. I don't know. I've never seen that man in my life.
Bruno, you fought him.
Oh, I've never actually seen that man in my life, actually. I've never seen him in my life.
Oh wait, wasn't he the dude under the train at
No, never seen him.
Oh yeah, he looks sort of like the dead body I saw under the train. Oh, he's sliced up. One
No,
other
was that the
green-
train
little
guy?
green guy.
It's the
The
first one I
broccoli
got
guy.
What's his
wrong.
name?
Yeah, Rosh Hashanah is actually it was originally Yom Teruah. That's when we blow the shofar. It's not really the Jewish New Year. It kind
I
of
love the
became it.
shofar. I miss hearing it.
Me too, actually. Like my dad wanted to get one, but alas.
But I can't see the screen. Okay.
You really think that people can spell that?
I can't even spell it.
This is an impossible quiz.
Surprise. All
That
right.
is so funny.
Hey, Trish.
I feel like this is unfair considering that we are all Jewish, but
I mean, that tracks.
good job, Casey and Gia.
Wait, Trish, I thought that Narancha and Misa went over the PowerPoint with you beforehand. Yeah, what questions did you I'm not trying to shame you or anything. I'm just curious. Did you forget the
Oh,
answers
no.
to questions?
I intentionally missed 2 questions because I felt like it would be unfair if I won. But then I think I missed a Maccabee question because I was just like,
That's
press
so
button.
sweet. That's so sweet.
Honestly, you guys did really good though.
yeah, thank
nice
you.
job, everyone.
Should we light candles while we still have some time in this meeting?
Absolutely. Oh, we still have time. We have at least 20 minutes.
What color? Pink?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like pink.
This is really cute.
Yeah.
Just go 5 minutes.
It's a very fancy looking.
Tonight is the 3rd night, right?
Today is
Yes.
the 3rd night.
So you put the candles in like this.
All right.
All right. Y'all want to sing?
Yes.
Okay.
gonna be very-
Baruch atah Adonai,
Eloheinu
Eloheinu melech haolam,
haolam,
asher kidshanu
kiddushanu
b'mitzvotav,
v'mitzvotav,
v'tzivanu
v'tzivanu
l'hadlikeh
Hanukkah.
Good job, Giorno. You got 1 word.
Yeah, you did it.
I'm trying.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu, bayamim hahem, Bazman Hazeh. All right.
Woo!
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone. This is so cool. It's nice actually because I can't be with my family tonight, so this is really nice.
Aww.
Oh, close
What are you
enough.
talking about, Bruno?
Yeah.
We're right here.
You're
Yeah,
right. My
thank you.
family is here. My family's here. You're right. My
Woo.
family's all here. Well, actually, my family isn't all here. Naranj and Mista said they were going to take a walk like they always do on Thanksgiving, and I haven't seen them in a while. I'm sure
On Hanukkah. They
on
probably.
Hanukkah.
But they
I saw
smell
them
kind of
leave with
funny
one
when
of the
they come
menorahs.
back.
They do usually smell funny when they come back. I'm sure nothing's wrong. I'm sure everything's fine.
Maybe it's drugs.
They wouldn't do that.
I saw them leave with a weird shaped menorah.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe they're going to celebrate with
What
their
does it-
friends.
What does their menorah look like?
It's circular at the bottom.
That's such an interesting feature for a menorah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I heard their brownies are good though.
You think that they can cook?
Hey, they will tomorrow.
My gosh.
All right. So are we just gonna? Is it now like free talk? Are we doing free talk now? Ella, do you have any? I mean, Trish, do you have any surprises for us now? Or
Nope, that's it. Besides the fact that my dog walked into my room.
hi, Lily, right? Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
No, don't you mean Spice Girl?
Oh,
Spice
yes.
Girl.
Spice Girl. How could I
Spice
forget how
Girl.
Trisha stand as a dog?
Let's just stand as a dog. Hey, don't talk about Spice Girl like that. She's the prettiest stand. She's got like nice lips.
Sticky fingers, as I think, sleeping on the couch or licking himself or something.
Sticky Calvin.
Moody Blues is somewhere outside on my couch.
So because what I said about my family kind of reminded me of something that I like to kvetch about. Kvetch meaning complain. It's something I like to kvetch about whenever the holidays come around is that we don't really get time off for our holidays. So if we're at college or if we're working and we have holidays, we don't really get any time to do them. And I don't want to be like a downer, but some of this is going to be being a downer, and it's really annoying. And obviously other people besides Jewish people have an issue with that too. It's pretty much everyone but Christians. They don't have their holidays off, and that really sucks.
Right. Most of my teachers this Yom Kippur did not even give me an extension for like assignments. Yeah.
Wow.
It turned up on a Monday, so.
I'm at school like, oh, we won't have break off on Hanukkah, but on Christmas,
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say my middle school was very good about that, where if you were practicing, they would give you the homework and you didn't have to show up. So like I took Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur off.
That's really nice. Yeah. My
Like
school did
I
not
even
do
got to take a Spanish test at home.
Oh, shalom. Hula. Shalom hula.
Shola.
Shula.
Shalola.
Lola. Wow. Love that. So that, and it comes down to like, we live in a very, especially for those of us in America, who I think are most of us, it's technically very atheist, but really it is a very Christian influenced country. So yeah, like things like holidays or things that a lot, some of the other people don't really have to think about. But yeah, there are times where, like, for example, at my college, when I had holidays, for Passover, we can't eat leavened bread. You have to eat unleavened bread, which basically are matzah, which basically are like unsalted crackers usually. I mean, I don't mind them, but yeah. So my cafeteria had food for Passover, but it was horrible. Like basically my choice was to break it or to like eat really inedible food. So it's things like that. Yeah, no, this
they didn't have it at my school and stuff. So the other
There we go.
3 Jewish kids at my school didn't get to do anything fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually live in a Jewish area, so we got my high school and middle school had a large enough Jewish population, and they were technically charter, so they gave like kids days off for those holidays. Some teachers would still be sticklers and like assign homework. College food was inedible from Gwen.
Yeah. Charter schools I find are more flexible with a lot of stuff. Like disabilities, other
Different
religions.
cultures.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, speaking about food, our food slaps. I love Jewish food. I even like gefilte fish. I know that's weird, but I think it's delicious. So I just think it's really good. And by the way, if any of you have any questions at any points, like please.
Yeah.
You should assign Hebrew names. What would your Hebrew
grandpa
names
used
be?
to make me a ton of Jewish food. It was really good.
Awesome.
Giorno Hebrew name. Let's think of a Hebrew name for Giorno. Should I pull up behind the name? Should I just like whip out my Tanakh? Just be like
out of character though. My Hebrew name is Miriam.
Nice,
which
nice.
my parents picked, and in quote, my mom said, "Oh yes, do it because she is bitter and rebellious." At 12,
That's shitty.
it's
Yeah.
better than Machuca.
Machuca.
Yeah, that's what my dad almost decided on.
Is that maybe?
Yeah.
I didn't like it,
Yeah.
and so that's when they decided on Miriam.
Miriam,
That's
at
why
least
she's
she's
hopping
also
up.
like she's like a
Violet's
thing.
She's like really badass. So
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
True.
Miriam is like the cool Jew lady.
Yeah, she's like
Cool.
one of like
Besides me.
one of the only like Jewish women in like the the Torah who like is like pretty like just all around badass. I mean, like Rachel and Leah have parts, but they're mostly just like bartered for. So
Yeah.
that's not as cool.
Yeah, as far as the Torah goes, yeah, Miriam.
And by the way, that's something that I also wanted to bring up in case anyone doesn't know it. The Torah is the quote unquote Old Testament. So your Old Testament is our Torah.
It's the first
for you-
5 books.
Right. For those of you who have the Old Testament, not all of you, I'm sure, are Christian, but like the Christian, that's what we have. That's what the Torah is. But we also have a couple other like texts that we use very heavily. Would you like to talk about that?
Nevi'im and Ketuvim. The 3 main texts in Judaism are Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim. Together they are Tanakh. Torah is the first 5 books. Some people also call it, if you have them compiled in like something that's not the actual 2 scrolls itself, a Chumash. Chumash coming from Chamesh, meaning 5. So the Nevi'im and Ketuvim happen after the Torah. For example, Nevi'im is prophet, Ketuvim means writings. For example, Maccabees, the book of Maccabees, the Hanukkah Story, is actually in Ketuvim. However, certain groups of Jews left Israel before certain parts of Ketuvim and Nevi'im were written, which is why, for example, a lot of members of the Ethiopian community, until they were sort of integrated with other Jewish communities, did not celebrate Hanukkah because they left before Hanukkah happened.
And can we just like discuss? You probably know more of like the details better than I would, but I like love the Talmud so much because of what it represents for like Jewish people. So
Just like
do you wanna-
arguing back and forth for
Yes.
generations and generations.
Yes, it's
Or how
amazing.
did
So
you-
basically, yes. So we have this thing called the Talmud, which is basically like a text of like Jewish scholars arguing with each other about what things mean, and they go in
Like
on each
that.
other.
My
Yeah.
dad named my sister Osnat. Oy vey.
Wow. But yeah, so it's basically awesome because what I like a lot about Judaism too is like our religion, we don't really think of it as like, or like the word is law. Like there are things that we're like, we don't really understand about our own religion. And like there are things that we're like, they are open to interpretation. We're going to argue about it together. Which I
It's
really
a very
like.
Jewish way to do things.
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Right, like recently, for Passover, there are certain foods that you can and can't eat, as Dolce was mentioning earlier, because things are like bread, leavened or unleavened. And one thing that was extremely argued about is like kitniot, so things like rice, things like raw grains or whatnot. And a lot of Sephardic Jews, so Jews who have like more cultural ties to Spain historically, and Ashkenazic Jews, Eastern European Jews, Sephardic Jews supported kitniot. Ashkenazic Jews didn't necessarily eat them during Passover. However, recently a lot of Ashkenazic rabbis got together and said it's okay, you can eat kitniot during Passover.
Yeah, because
good.
I mean, they have a lot of people have determined the feast of unleavened bread, where you just don't eat bread or like leavened bread. But like if it's in other things, like fair game because it's not bread. So I know that debate's been going on for a while.
Yeah. So I just want to throw this out to Marmarina because I've talked a lot and Trish. Sorry, I should keep in character more.
It's all right.
Abbacchio or Giorno? Do you want to explain? If one of you feel comfortable explaining the difference between Ashkenazic and Sephardic?
Giorno's confused.
That's okay, Giorno. We're here
I
to help
can't
you.
really.
You're fine. It's totally
I'm
fine.
learning still.
Fine.
All right,
Yeah.
re-education.
All right, Abbacchio, babe, do you know the difference?
Other than like Ashkenazi has a Eastern European, like around like Russia and Ukraine, like diaspora, like not much but on that. I know there's different pronunciations and stuff. Like my grandfather, who had a very thick accent and stuff, he instead of like he wouldn't pronounce his T's, he would like instead of et, he would say s and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so you're right. You're not wrong. So Ashkenazic Jews, like I said, are like Mar said, are like Abbacchio said, are Eastern European Jews. They come from like Russia, Ukraine, Germany, and Sephardic Jews come more from Western Europe, as far as it's been explained to me, Western Europe. So like,
Spain.
Italy example would be a place.
Italy's technically neither Sephardic or Ashkenazi, I think.
Oh, okay, never mind, I'm wrong.
But
Yeah.
Sfarad in Hebrew is Spain. So Sephardic Jews are Jews from mainly the Iberian Peninsula.
Okay.
A lot of them moved during the Reconquista to Morocco. There's also Mizrahi Jews, which is like Middle Eastern and whatnot.
Mhm.
And
Mizrahi.
Yiddish is like an Ashkenazi, more of an Eastern European language, and Sephardic Jews have their own version of
Ladino.
Yiddish. Yes, yeah, I love it, which I think is
By the way,
Bucciarati.
when we come back, I have a list of like 30 random like Yiddish like words and stuff.
good.
Their words.
If we want to
Abbacchio
go over
teaches
that.
us we're in Yiddish.
Yep.
אני לא מדברת יידיש.
All right. We're in, like I said, we only have a minute left. Let's just offer.
If you want the translation, it means I believe go shit in a lake or a body of water.
Very, very
Don't
classy.
use that language around
It's one
our
of the few
children.
things I do know. Because my grandpa sent it to my grandpa.
Yeah, I can share a list of I think it's like 30 useful Yiddish words. I showed Lainey this
Excellent.
the other night. And you know what? Some words on this list you already use, but I bet you didn't know it was Yiddish.
Definitely, some of these words are
Schlep?
very common. Schlep.
Actually, you'd be surprised how many people do not know schlep.
Culture.
French. Kvel. Oive smear.
Oive is mir.
Oigevalt.
I want to explain the difference between schlemiel and schlemazel because it's one of my favorite parts of the Yiddish.
Go ahead.
You do it now, or I'm going to wait for people to come.
Is it yummy, Giorno?
Glitch is also Yiddish. Oh, okay, that one I didn't know. Glitch is Yiddish.
Neither. What are your favorite flavors of ganyot, the jelly donuts?
No, I don't like donuts, so.
I don't eat a lot.
Makes sense.
I've never really had a lot of sufganiyot. I don't even have like a favorite. I've eaten more like I have my favorite flavor of like hamantaschen, but I don't really have this.
I don't have favorite flavors because I like them all.
I respect that. I
Valid.
respect that. That's an acceptable answer. Thank you.
I eat a lot of food.
I like
Valid,
raspberry.
me too.
I like the raspberry ones. What do you dip
Raspberry.
your latkes in? What are your thoughts? Apple sauce or sour cream?
Both. I'm saying
Both.
both.
Dry.
Oh
I
my
agree.
God, I'm getting a divorce.
I either do dry or ranch dressing.
You put in ranch?
It's like potatoes, you know? It's like French fries.
It is potatoes.
It is
Yeah,
see,
but-
exactly.
I
Why
hate that.
ranch?
Why
You're-
ranch? Because
you're-
it's not as thick as sour cream, but it's still got that sour milky flavor.
I
Trish
hate,
is
I
welcome
hate
in
it
the
here.
Midwest.
I hate it here. What's gelts? Good question. Does someone want to answer what's gelts?
Oh, I have some.
So do I.
They're the coins.
Mm-hmm.
I used to
These.
throw the foil at my sisters.
Classic. So yeah, they're basically chocolate coins with wrapped in silver or gold foil that we use as like gambling when we play dreidel. We basically gamble, which is fun. And there's so you don't just spin a dreidel. There's actually a dreidel game. It's not that complicated. But yeah, you spin the dreidel, but you land on how much you take versus you get back. It's
Yeah. I can explain that right now because I have my dreidel. So none, you do nothing. Gimel, you take the whole pot. Hey, you take half the pot, and then Shin, you put a coin in. At least that's how I played it.
That's what one of the things from my college gave me.
Oh,
I
nice.
have.
It's a pretty one.
yeah, it's
Thank you.
gorgeous.
And it's got the instructions on it.
That's
They really think we're
cute.
stupid.
And maybe it's for the goys.
Yeah,
It's the Chabad. It's the Chabad. So they're trying to like convert as many people as they can to their side. So
Ah.
they're trying to
Oh.
spoon feed.
And yeah, for those of you who are curious about the word Marmardoescosplay, goyim or goy basically just means you're someone who's not Jewish. It's like I've actually seen people be like, "That's a slur." It's not a slur.
Not.
It's
not
not
a
a slur, but a
slur.
lot of the times when I say it, I mean it as a slur.
Trish.
Trish,
Trish,
what about-
no.
But
My bad, my
yeah, goyim just means anyone who's not Jewish.
Shiksa is a derogatory term. Shiksa and shegets are derogatory terms. Shiksa for a girl, shegets for a guy.
Yeah. Do you want to explain what those mean? For those who don't know?
Yeah, shiksa I think is just a non-Jewish woman, and shegets I think means the part of the male body or assigned male at birth body that Jewish men do not have
That was a very good way of explaining that. I forgot how detailed that one was. So you did a good job.
Thank you, Trish.
But if you want to go over the Yiddish words,
yeah, do it. Oh yeah, sorry, do it. I forgot. Do it.
We here?
Yep.
Yes.
Here's some 30 useful Yiddish words that anyone can use, and maybe some of them you use already. So the first one is bubby, which is to address your grandmother.
Like Bubby Bacchio. Babacchio.
No.
Abbacchio.
You made him a grandfather? I'm a grandfather? When was I going to know about this?
And Zadie Chirati.
Aren't like the
this is
Sex Pistols your
Mista's dad,
grandchildren?
This is his son.
Sex
This is his
Pistols are my... Well, I can't call them that if they're going to be my grandchildren. I'll have to call them the Pistols. That's
Neched. In Hebrew, Neched is grandchild
fine.
or grandson.
Neched, maybe. I don't know.
I just
All right,
realized I
whatever.
can't see the
Let's
chat.
move on. Okay, I can see the chat. You're
Okay.
fine.
Then we have bupkis, which means nothing. The figurative nothing. Chutzpah, it's like nerve, like the audacity.
Guts.
Oh, here we go. Goy. My mom used this one a lot. Kepi. That means like your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom always be like, "Oh, did you hit your kepi?" My grandma too. Klutz is Yiddish. I think
Yiddish.
everyone knows what a klutz is. Congratulations. If you use klutz, you're bilingual technically. And we have a kavel. I forget this one.
It's
But-
like positive kvetching, like bragging.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the opposite of kvetch. It's like
Yeah,
kvel or
that's
kvetch.
Like
I-
praising.
Yeah, and kvetch I use quite often.
Yeah,
With sketches, right?
Right next is kvetch, which means to complain, to bitch.
Basically.
Mazel tov.
Abbacchio.
Many people probably know this one. Yes, then we have mensch, which I showed Lainey the mensch on a bench. She almost did not believe me. Well, while for Christmas you have elf on a shelf. For Hanukkah we have.
Wait, I
mensch
have
on a
one. Let me go
bench.
get it.
Oh my gosh.
I have two.
Of course you do.
That's amazing.
But mensch is like
Really good person.
Yeah.
Like you're a mensch. Oh my god. Okay, thanks. I love them.
Yes.
All right. Michigana. Oh, that's a good word.
referring to a crazy person. Yeah, some of these I am definitely unfamiliar
Meshuga. Meshuga is just crazy in Hebrew. Mishpucha.
with, which means like your family.
Nosh.
Mishpacha in Hebrew with an A is family too. So like a lot of these are similar to Hebrew or German.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Yiddish is like the
Hebrew,
the
German,
marriage of-
Gerber,
Yeah.
Gerber.
It's the marriage of German and Hebrew. My family
Hebrew.
uses nosh. Yeah, nosh. Like you're snacking on something. Oy vey is near. Which is a great time to break out the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
therefore I vey.
Oy vey.
You think that you're the man. Therefore I they. All right, I'm done.
Billie Eilish be like, Billie Eilish.
Really boilish.
I thought nosh was British.
No.
Oy vey.
No.
There are
Oy vey
also
to
a
that.
couple
How
things.
dare you let the British people take our word?
Fun fact, speaking of British things that are actually Jewish, fish and chips were started by Jewish immigrants. Fish and chips are actually Jewish, according to
Sacha
most
Baron
historians.
Cohen's Jewish and British. And I heard him speaking with a British accent in an interview once, and I'm like, holy crap, British people do exist.
So like when British people like talk about one of the only foods that they have that they've invented, it's actually not theirs, it's ours. So,
Yeah,
Yes,
they
British
shouldn't have
people
kicked
are
us out in
for
the
real.
Magna
Have you
Carta.
seen Dio Brando?
Oh, also, by the way, we do have about 5-ish minutes left. So
Yeah,
if you want to speed run through some, or unless we want to go through some that are like iconic ones.
Schmutz.
Schlep.
Yeah, so schmutz is like dirt or whatever.
Schmutz on your face.
Yeah, like you got schmutz on. Schlep means to drag, to carry, to lug, to schlep.
My not Bruno, but my mother would always like if I had a shirt on she didn't like, she's like, what is that schmata? It was very
Oh, my
insulting.
mom would use it whenever we went like shopping to like a lot. There's like a little shuk there. She'd be like, let's go get some schmatas to like buy a bunch of like junk.
Good. Schmentrick. Schmooze, that's Yiddish. Yeah, it's Yiddish.
Schmetz.
Shtick is Yiddish. I'm just trying to point out some of the bigger ones so we have time to talk.
Dickler.
Spiel.
Feel.
Mhm.
Tchotchke, that's Jewish. I mean
Tchotchke.
Yiddish.
Tachlis. Verklempt.
Tachlis.
Zaidi is like
Grandmother.
It's like grandfather.
All right. So yeah, we got, I was going to say something, but I don't exactly remember what I was going to say. So does anyone else have anything you want to say? Well, I think of what I wanted to say.
Freestyle rap competition, go. I'm kidding.
Go, Trish, go.
Go, Trish, go. My name is Trish. Giorno has a wish. Oh, wait. To Trish.
Maybe you should leave that to Narancia.
It
Yeah.
should. Naranchan is like notorious B.I.G. in PowerPoints.
But if anyone else has some last couple questions we can take. I will say thank you guys for joining us. Like, we appreciate it, the support and stuff.
Yeah, this has been really wonderful. Like, have us share this with you guys.
Yeah, we are quelling about this.
We're quelling about this. Jews, remind me afterward to tell you the funniest, terrible joke about Judaism I've ever heard. I can't share it here. It's too much, but.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You too, Gio.
Yeah, thank you, Nastaria
Yes,
Stiller.
thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone. We
Yes,
really
it's
enjoyed
great.
this. So, can I plug myself really shamelessly for a second? Like, is that okay?
Yes.
Go for
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay, I haven't posted TikToks in like a month because I've been moving and it's been horrible. I just posted my first one like an hour ago. So if y'all like give it some love, and then maybe I'd get more. So I haven't looked at it in a while, but yeah, just if you want to, no pressure.
If we rebel about it.
Tell about it. You don't have to. You really don't have to.
It's not a schlep, don't worry.
You guys are making me verklempt.
BRB, time to love on Dolce.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you.
Ahava. Love in Hebrew is ahava. Fun fact.
Guys, I really appreciate it.
I know on my TikTok, I've been getting some questions and stuff about Hanukkah, so I will have more videos posted probably later.
Definitely.
I love how I posted like a few Jewish things, and then people are like treating me like a JoJo rabbi or something. Like shalom.
You
I'm like,
literally did services on Quinn's like
account. I did
TikTok.
hack onto his
You did.
account.
You
and,
still need to do it on mine.
Yeah.
I still do. Next mutual takeover, I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get a round of applause figuratively for the PowerPoint. That was.
Oh, I can upload these slides and the character sprites into there if you want to edit them into your photo booth drawings to
My
take
God.
a picture with
Please.
Bruno Maccabee, with Abbacchio,
Abbacchio.
Jorda Maccabee, the Hanukkah Menor Trish.
Thank you so much for coming. This Cat Draws is going to be doing the Draw Your Own Stand panel next, which should be very fun.
And then we'll move on to 18 plus stuff.
Yes, so
Yes.
18 plus people come to the party. I don't know how I'm going to get
Adults.
dinner tonight. Adults.
Taxpayers.
Taxpayers. No, we're in the mafia.
We're in the
We don't
mafia,
pay
no.
I don't do taxes.
You're right.
We do all
I'm
kinds
15.
of
I don't do taxes.
we do all kinds
Me
of
too.
legal stuff. We don't pay
50.
taxes. We're gay and we got married. It's 2001. You think that's legal in Italy?
Wait,
Voters.
am I to the right of you? Abbacchio?
You're to my left.
Oh, so we couldn't fist bump. I was trying to fist bump you. But it wouldn't work. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Bye,
Bye.
Laila Tov, Chag Hanukkah Sameach.
Have a nice rest of Hanukkah.